Avatar: The Last Airbender Book 3 is an undercover anime. I found myself extremely impressed with the writing quality, animation, themes, voice acting, and literally almost everything else in between. It is a damn shame that this was a kid's show, as I feel it could have been a true 10 out of 10 masterpiece. This is by far the best of the 3 books, exploring parallel themes of mistakes and redemption, as well as confrontation and destiny. These themes follow the yin and yang of Aang and Zuko, of course, but the way it is written is exceptional. These two characters are two sides of the same coin, dealing with very similar situations very differently. The show knows this and includes deliberate transitions and pieces of imagery to convey this, such as when it is revealed Zuko is the grandson of Avatar Roku. The friendship Sozin and Roku shared extended beyond the mortal plane and deepens the resurrected bond between the two through Aang and Zuko. The camera panning across the cell and the bar covering both sides of his face is just beautifully done, and I can imagine that particular shot was planned since day one. Katara, Toph, and Sokka were not sidelined, rather the entire plot revolves around everyone. Everyone feels important and has a role to play, especially in the finale. Katara confronting bloodbending, Sokka confronting his powerlessness, and Toph confronting, well, I guess Toph is just built different. My biggest complaint I have about Book 3 is merely some early pacing, where some episodes just put the story to a halt, such as The Beach, The Painted Lady, Dreams and Nightmares, and the Ember Island Players. Granted, these episodes had very minor things that did contribute to the overall plot, such as Ember Island being revisited, a story recap, and anxiety confrontation. These are things that we already know the characters are struggling with, but it is done in a childish way. On that note, I recognize complaining about how childish this show can be is quite ridiculous, considering I went into the show knowing its target audience. I cannot ignore how that affected my enjoyment level, however. When you have episodes that can make the audience tear bend, such as when Iroh and Zuko reunite, I can completely overlook those minor story disturbances. The final fights that Aang and Zuko have are a spectacle worthy of anime level praise. The score and gorgeous animation between both fights was stunning and awe-inspiring. The resolution to the overall plot was highly satisfying as well, making everything that came before absolutely worth it. Taking in the targeted audience and how it was able to create such a narrative roller coaster of emotions within that particular genre is something that needs to be dissected. My ranking is a reflection of how I enjoyed the overall season, not how it should be technically ranked based on criteria. I'm not the Oscars. Nothing is perfect, and entertainment is supposed to be entertaining. Book 3 sets the standard for what children's shows can and should be. With this in mind, Avatar: The Last Airbender Book 3 gets a 10 out of 10.